First of all, I would like you guys to know that recording this game took years off my life.
I'm sorry.
I played Shadow the Hedgehog, I can believe it.
You spoiled what the game is, I didn't know!
How are you gonna know just from the gun being loaded with by the giant, cartoony gloved hands?
Look, I heard Epic Mickey was also kind of a gritty reboot, so...
Is this Bubsy 3D?
Yeah. But
Finally, Crash Bandicoot's back.
It's Bubsy 3D, but it's the art house one.
The plot twist is that Bubsy was the killer, right?
But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got a new Rocket Knight game, and it's looking great.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play this song with my cover bands.
Mm-hmm.
We play kazoo covers.
Finally, the ska cover of Shadow the Hedgehog that everyone's been waiting for.
Especially
Finally.
me.
I can't believe Sega and Konami finally teamed up for Sonic Contra.
Okay, so here's my big-ass question. What if there was a person whose only Sonic game was Shadow the Hedgehog?
Well, it's not even a Sonic game, is it? It's a Shadow game.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
you're right.
Whoa.
What if it's their only the Hedgehog game?
How unfortunate. Wait, is the moon still a satellite?
No. That's... Okay, so in Sonic Adventure 2, the Ark, which is what that satellite was like covered up to pretend that it was a moon, but it wasn't really.
Oh, okay.
So, welcome everybody to Shadow the Hedgehog, one of the games of all time. I'm Jordan, and I'm joined by Chorpsaway,
Hi.
the J of Spade,
Hello.
and Future Friend.
Where's that damn Fort Elf here, guest?
Listen to this menu sound.
After each one of these, it should have faded to black.
To start off, I've never seen this before, so I'm excited.
So this video game stars Charles Heston, right?
Yeah. As Shadow the Hedgehog. It's a story about loss and coming to terms with one's emotions.
Okay.
Is it just me, or, does it annoy anybody else whenever Sonic characters only have, their mouth on the side?
It's better than Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which has that mouth on both sides.
I always just assumed that he was, gritting his teeth, and his lip was, closed in the front.
You know, this whole, amnesia shit doesn't work out as well if Shadow the Hedgehog was, prominently on the news, 2 years ago.
Well, okay, here's the thing, right? There's a chance... Alright, let me use this cutscene to bring you guys up to speed. So in Sonic Adventure 2, there's Shadow the Hedgehog, and he was created by Dr. Eggman's grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, 50 years before the event of that game.
Right.
Now, at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow dies as a result of a heroic sacrifice by himself.
Right.
Then in Sonic Heroes, Shadow is back somehow. And Rouge finds him in one of Eggman's labs, and then he's he doesn't know who he is, so they're gonna find out why he was in that lab, and that's their story in that game.
And now he's dead.
Yeah. And then at the end of Sonic Heroes, Shadow finds this lab that's filled with shadow androids created by Eggman. So now this game follows up from that, and it's about Shadow trying to find out if he is the real Shadow that Gerald Robotnik created many decades ago, or if he is just one of Eggman's androids.
Maybe Shadow the Hedgehog is just Nyarlathotep and takes several different forms over the course of eons.
Maybe.
Okay, so why did the Crypt Keeper talk to him earlier in that cutscene?
Because the Crypt Keeper knows many secrets.
Okay.
And we'll go into those later.
Yeah. I mean, why was the dad from Rocket Power talking to us?
I don't know.
Wow, this loading screen is intense.
Yeah.
This game has really long loading screens, but hey, now it's time to get into this action. Now it's time to get into this action.
Okay.
Alright, so, just a second.
Jordan, I have one question. Do you prefer Westopolis or Eastopolis?
I think Eastopolis is where the better food is, but Westopolis has the better people in it.
Alright, probably the better hip-hop music, too.
You know, Jordan, I played Shadow the Hedgehog like 3 times. I finished it 3 times, and I've never had that happen to me.
Well, which version did you play?
The PS2 one.
Oh, okay, well, fair enough then. This game's like really buggy and messed up.
Did that just happen, or was like your CD messed up?
It could be my CD messing up because it is a really old copy that I didn't treat very well when I was young. But yeah.
You played it, we're like, I'm gonna throw this in the trash.
And then I pulled it back out because
Yeah.
I felt remorse. So let's take like a second to figure out what's going on screen right now. Shadow the Hedgehog is a game that vaguely plays like Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow runs fast, he can jump and then do a homing attack, and he can do a spin dash and stuff. But also, because Sonic fans are growing up, and they need more adult content to like please them, Shadow can now shoot all kinds of guns, which he can get from the human army or from the aliens. For example, just these regular-ass pistols.
Right.
Just a straight-up Desert Eagle, which we are using to kill this cop. There we go.
Also, he can join a gang.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the bars?
Alright.
That's either you joining the Bloods or the Crips.
Okay.
I mean, that's actually pretty much what it is. Because the thing about this game, right, is that it has a moral choice system, and depending on what goal you achieve in a level, you go further good or evil or stay neutral. This level has either you defeat all the gun soldiers, you defeat all the aliens, or you just get to the ring at the end. So those are like good, evil, and neutral. Mm-hmm. But the bars are like are not directly tied to that. It's if you defeat the enemies that are tied to the good part, then the red bar goes up, and if you defeat the bad enemies, the blue bar goes up. And when either of them is full, you can unleash a special ability. The red bar lets you use Chaos Blast, which is just this huge explosion, and the blue one is Chaos Control, which just let you skip part of the level.
Oh, okay. By the way, Chaos Blast, my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the speedrun for this game is just over and over fucking doing Chaos Control.
There's actually a bug related to checkpoints that lets you use Chaos Control infinitely.
Uh-huh.
And that makes speedrunning this game not as bad.
As playing it normally.
Yeah. But even then, like, the speedrunner only did one run-through of the game, and not the 10 that you have to do to get the true ending.
Can you blame them, though?
No?
The real speedrun is just, like, picking up the controller and just putting it down instantly.
Jay, the only people I'm blaming today is me. And also Future Friend for not letting me, weasel my way out of doing this.
I came up to his house, like, with a gun.
Yeah.
Right, just like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, exactly like Shadow the Hedgehog. I told him, either you kill 35 gun soldiers or 40 aliens, or you let's play Shadow the Hedgehog.
You were at his house and you didn't even play two-player with him?
Oh yeah, that's right. This game also has 2-player, because you have these support characters for the good and evil paths.
Right, you were playing with Sonic earlier.
Yeah, so people can play as Sonic, and there's also other characters in future levels that they can play as, but not all characters can be played. For example, Doom-Eye can't be played by the second player, which is sad because I think he is the single most recurring support character in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mostly like the good guys. Which is kind of weird because you can just make like Sonic kill cops and such.
Yeah.
And then like talk shit to you for killing cops.
Yeah, he's like, Shadow, stop killing the cops, as he homing attacks into them.
So hey, using guns isn't adult enough. We also have to use cars, which are the worst. As a matter of fact,
Oh no!
If you go down to car route, like, there's a level with the DMV.
Oh, I said the damn word. That's messed up.
every time you die by falling down a pit, which is pretty much the only way you'll ever die in this game, Shadow says, damn, not here.
Okay. Okay, so, a couple things. So if it controls like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, probably a little floaty, probably a little messy, right?
It controls a little bit worse than that, but it's definitely closer to that than anything else.
Okay, and so how did the guns and also the vehicles control?
Well,
Awful.
okay, so first of all, wait, no!
Damn, not here.
Any other pit would have been fine, but this one was just ridiculous and embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think the vehicles are messed up because, like, the people who play Sonic are only 14, so they don't even have their learner's permit yet.
Oh.
Go and exterminate the humans first.
I don't think so, Jim. Shadow carves his own path.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll find.
But yeah, the game controls a lot like Sonic Adventure 2, which basically means that when you're slow, you're like really sluggish and hard to turn, and then when you're at max speed, you're basically can't control
It's out
yourself.
of control.
Yeah.
I just kind of wish when, like, Shadow grabbed the KS Emerald, he would just say, "Fuck, that's good!"
That's that good shit.
I never noticed that the Sonic Adventure world map is just, like, a slightly different our world map.
Yeah. Sonic is real, man.
Due to its weakened defense system. Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in Westopolis.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that must be Sonic.
Look at this anime-ass fucking general, by the way.
Yeah,
It is
I know.
awesome.
Love this.
Sir,
So is this the army?
This is Gun. That's pretty much
Oh,
the
right,
army
Gun,
in the
yeah.
Sonic universe.
Oh no, he's heterochromic.
Yeah.
Fool me, Shadow.
Wait, at the end, he's gonna fight Shadow and he's gonna unleash the Gias on him.
This time you're mine, and he kisses a photo of Shadow the Hedgehog.
It does look like an old Lelouch, let's be fair.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own.
Geez, Shadow, why does your mom let you have 2 Chaos Emeralds?
I was gonna say,
I'm
man,
glad-
if we... Never
I'm
mind.
glad
go.
we're putting a high bar here on commentary already.
Yeah.
More to your memory than I imagined.
The professor.
Actually, if you take the evil path, Shadow just starts dropping more and more dank memes, and if you take the good path, he actually makes original jokes.
Ramifications.
That's messed up, never go good.
will be severe.
All of our LPs are on the evil path.
Actually, all the good meme lines are in the good path, now that I think about it.
If you go neutral, though, it's just us that has to fill in the really bad jokes.
Yeah, Shadow just doesn't say anything.
It's just Matt Litz with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright, so wait a minute. I don't feel like there's a transition there.
No, so that's pretty much the way it is in this game, because you have to be able to go from anywhere to anywhere else. And, they're Sonic levels, so they're, like, really out of control all the time.
But wait, like, you could only go to this level from the first level.
Underestimated his powers.
That's true, yes. So for this, there's really no excuse.
Right, because, like...
But I'm pretty sure the actual in-game reason is that Black Doom teleported him here. Black Doom being the guy with the inverse butt face,
Oh,
Crypt
the Crypt
Keeper.
Keeper. Yeah.
Listen to this, by the way.
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
Knuckles,
Knuckles.
no!
Knuckles, don't you understand? You are a black creature.
Why?
Knuckles then runs for U.S. president.
Knuckles could be sheriff in one of the border cities.
Shadow, you saw them too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here?
God, Knuckles, you racist.
A little exterminated.
It's like he doesn't even notice Shadow's color.
Yeah.
Or if we don't give them a hand,
You mean those soldiers are gunned for?
look out! That
You gotta have those gun soldiers. I say yes, I murder one of them with my bare hands.
Okay, so you're murdering aliens and they want you to murder 60 of them? Wait, what
yeah.
did you get there?
Oh, that is the gun that was dropped by that giant-ass worm, and it's basically, I guess it's sort of like a, God, what's the name? A railgun, kind of.
Did you shove your hand in its mouth? That's disgusting.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, check this out.
going down.
No. Going down is actually the bad route.
Okay.
Like, if you... well, I mean, it's right for, like, his mission, but it's, like, a longer route.
And therefore worse.
Yeah.
Going.
I'm just... you didn't show it off, but, like, whenever you don't have, like, a weapon, Shadow does, like, really lame kung fu, I remember.
Yeah. It's so fucking ridiculous, man.
Oh, now you showed off.
Yeah.
Oh, but you have a Deku stick now.
Yeah, also, Shadow can just grab fucking sticks and then just fucking swirl them around like he's an expert at this shit.
I mean, he is. Don't you know? Shadow is real strong and real fast.
And also real.
Did you see him flip over that bus in the first level?
I see the boost controls are just as good as before.
Hey,
Yeah.
babe, you up?
Is not an option.
So what you'll find usually is that doing the missions that aren't just get to the end is like the most tedious like fetch quest you could possibly design in a linear video game.
Like killing 60 people.
Yeah.
And what's this one?
This one is activate these 5 temple crystals.
Okay. And that's the bad one.
Yes.
I had this game as a kid, and I don't think I ever beat, like, the good or the evil missions in the first level, because, like, it's, you have to find every single enemy and kill them, and it's just... It's not difficult, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. I think I played the Evil Path once, and it was just... so terrible garbage.
Oh, is this Chaos Control?
That was Chaos Control, yep.
Well,
it was,
that's over.
Yeah. It's really anticlimactic if you just do it over a straight road, because just like 3 seconds and then it's over.
But most of this game is straight road still.
Well, it's like if it goes over pits, like it doesn't, the meter doesn't increase while it's going over pits, so it lasts slightly longer, so it doesn't
Oh, right,
feel
because
as
you just want to
shitty.
just auto-kill you.
Yeah. It still does that sometimes because when you land after using Chaos Control, it lurches you forward a little,
Oh.
so sometimes it'll shoot you off a platform.
Oh, fun fact, that's the same tornado from Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Making an early appearance. This was before he got big.
Yeah.
Before he started bodybuilding and carrying cars.
Are we doing the neutral path again, or...?
Yes, for the first 2 videos, we're going to be going through the entirely neutral path.
Okay.
The jewel and release the power within.
Nah.
That's the J.O. Crystal Shadow.
Do it.
Not attack.
I'll go to the store and buy Jules' new album, quick.
Must touch the jewel.
Oh, that's another thing about this game. So, you have these support characters with you pretty much at all times. You can turn them off from the menu, but you meet them multiple times in the level, so it's kind of busy work to do that. But if you're going for the opposite mission while they're with you, and you'll be attacking like their enemies, they'll
Right.
say like, "No, stop doing that," over and over again. It's really obnoxious, and even even when you're just regularly killing enemies, they'll always like end up saying it, and it's really annoying.
It's like, don't you get it? I'm not on your side.
No. But they'll never get it.
I'm glad there's enough context for them to know that you got half of the things that you need to get.
Yeah. I guess Knuckles just like saw all of them march out at the start.
Okay, so this is a pretty cool sword.
Yeah, the alien sword's pretty good.
Much like Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, right. A lot like that game, and that's real bad.
Dang.
Has Sonic X ever had a good game? There's my question.
I mean, some of them are decent.
Okay, here's the better thing. Can we compare Sonic to Silent Hill?
Well, I mean, they're both horror franchises.
And I mean, Sonic did kill his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? Where are you? Wait, what? Where are you going?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so right at the end there was supposed to be another one of those sections where you go into the whirlwind and then it throws you to another part, but it couldn't do that, so it just had me like launch across a vortex of empty space from one end of the level to the other.
Cool.
The canonical explanation is that Black Doom teleported Shadow.
That's right. Even though we were using the good chaos ability.
Right.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
Especially not you, Dad.
So this is the libertarian path, right?
Man, Shadow's so cool.
Agreed.
Shadow's such a rebel, he gets C's in school.
Is this the White House?
Yeah,
Mr. President, we've received
Okay, pay attention, Gus.
Central Information Agency.
this is really important information.
Troops have successfully pushed back the black aliens from Westopolis. We've
Is that supposed to be W?
suppressed enemy forces in 5
maybe?
other cities. There's
No, it's supposed to be
also
President
reports
Big
that
Feet.
CIA's mainframe
Okay.
has been compromised. We're
Love that guy.
investigating the incidents now. It is a strong possibility that this was also committed by the black aliens.
We're not sure though.
Tell the
Also, the entirety of Washington is on fire.
Whoa!
Terrorists.
Yes, Mr. President.
Look at that.
Here it is,
Yeah,
the most
picture of
important thing in the
Sonic on his
game!
fucking desk!
By you two heroes.
Why?
Mankind must protect this peace.
When did they take that picture?
Probably like, you know what? I don't know because Shadow was like a bad guy until the very end of Sonic Adventure 2.
They like photoshopped him in afterwards.
He was a hero, so we might as well put him in there.
He doesn't have like a picture of his wife or his children or like his husband. He has a picture of Shadow and Sonic the Hedgehog.
They're like
His wife
children.
was in that picture, he just taped Shadow over her.
Actually, Sonic didn't kill his own wife. He killed the president's wife, but he was okay with it.
I wonder if there are any Chaos Emeralds around here.
At least that time we saw the teleport and we didn't have to just guess
Yeah.
at it.
What?
Shadow is disgusted by the quality on these photographs.
Right. It looks PS1 era at best.
Eggman's just like, look at this photograph.
Don't!
How did your spikes get so red?
Feels like I've been
What the hell is that on Sonic's head?
Every time this game makes me laugh. I don't know any Nickelback because I've had a good childhood.
Hey, Shadow.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Charmy!
it's everyone's favorite character. So in Sonic Heroes, the voice director for that game hired his own, like, direct family to do some of the voices.
Right, including like a 4-year-old child for Tails,
Yeah, like,
right?
I think it's like his 6-year-old son did the voice
Okay.
for Tails, and either his wife or his daughter did the voice for Charmy, and he did the voice for SPO, because SPO is cool just like he was.
Right. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get through these boxes.
You're doing a dance. Oh yeah, you're doing it.
Got
Right, I
secret
gotta-
technology,
Oh,
invisible walls.
But the point I was trying to make is that his wife or his daughter was Charmy, and that's the only one of the voice actors from that game that were his family that still do the voice of the character in this game.
What is this?
Well, the lady who did Charmy did such a good job, they just had to keep her.
Right. This is
Wait,
really...
It's kind of fucked up, and nowadays she's only typecast as the voice behind Charmy.
I can't believe Twilight Princess stole that top from Shadow.
Yeah, right?
So one of these is collecting CDs.
Yeah.
Is Charmy a sociopath?
yeah. Yeah, everyone in this game is just like, yeah, Shadow, keep killing people with guns.
Yeah, but this goes like a little bit further by singing about how great this is.
Do you think this is some kind of awful nightmare where Shadow just thinks everyone wants him to kill
This is
to
my
justify
nightmare.
his behavior? What are you doing?
You know, just
Grinding along that pipe.
on my commute. And that's the power of blast processing.
Oh, I thought we were at the end. I thought I saw a big ring. I'm so mistaken.
Oh,
Look, it's those evil creatures. Go and smash them all up.
I wanted to get a gun.
You got one.
Yeah, Shadow, get your gun.
So you can only have one gun at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't even stockpile a second gun, which means that Shadow is only half as good as most last-gen first-person shooters.
Right.
I mean, I don't think I would even give it that much credit.
Only half the Hedgehog that Master Chief was.
Yeah.
Behold the ultimate power.
Wow, Shadow, you really were a Shadow the Hedgehog.
Agreed.
Great, that was the ultimate power. He did it, Shadow.
I mean, the ultimate power is really having to play less of this game, so in that way, I agree.
Shoot things by the fire to stop the fire.
Oh, that robot we just killed drops a real good weapon. Oh wait, never mind. It's the one later on in this level.
What is this? A harpoon gun?
No, it's just a really big machine gun.
Okay.
Also, I like that Shadow only has like one hand climbing animations. Like even whenever he doesn't have a gun, he still just like refuses to use his left hand.
Listen, he's gotta train, okay?
Yeah.
Like, he has his leg days and he has his arm day. Not arms day, just arm day.
He's just working out for the Olympics.
They don't call him the Black Arms for nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna have an arms race.
This ain't a scene.
Do you think if hedgehogs were aquatic animals, you could call Shadow the Hedgehog part of Blackwater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I bet Shadow would make for a really good member of a PMC, emphasis on P.
Nice.
Got him.
It sure does horrid war criminals, Jordan.
Good jump.
Where's Charmy even? I think Charmy has just defaulted into a disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Charmy got lost.
Shadow has assimilated Charmy.
Charmy's just saying lines and hoping that Shadow's actually in the places where he's got lines for.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, where the fuck is Charmy?
I never even noticed that Charmy was gone.
Did you go too fast for Charmy?
Maybe.
I think Charmy's just like the unreliable narrator of this game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The real Hunter S. Thompson of Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, there
he made it.
Maybe while you were on that thing, he just felt intimidated.
Maybe. So, one of the things about this game is that if you have an automatic weapon and you fire it in the air, you can just keep floating forever.
Oh my god.
But also, while you have, like, chaos powers, you don't lose ammo.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, so you can keep doing this for a really long time, if you want to.
And why wouldn't you?
And Charmy's really into it. It's like, yep, that checks out.
Well, I mean, like, if you actually talk to any gun experts, they'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Who cares, Charmy?
See, that's why people are like, Rifle Association people are so, like, vehement about their rights, just because they really like floating.
Right. They don't want to lose their flying powers.
Yeah. You can't see me. Oh, every time Eggman shows up in this game, it plays a version of his theme song from Sonic Adventure 2. But it's like a really bad remix. But it's also really good at the same time because it's called Eggman, parentheses, Robeatniks remix.
What? That's good. Robeats by Dr. Egg.
This is not the same level we were previously.
What's this now?
By the way. Now we're just in the sky again, but it's somewhere else.
Why are you still hanging out with Black Shadow when you're not even, like, fucking following his orders?
I feel like the story is not very good in this case.
It's just that Shadow's collecting all the Chaos Emeralds, and then at the end, Black Doom's just gonna steal them all from him. He took that. He stole that strategy from Eggman.
Oh no!
Black Doom just thinks he's friends with Shadow, but he hasn't gotten the hint yet.
Right?
Shadow has no friends.
Well, you're 0 for 3 on that one.